is Don't Lose Sight. It is the latest single from, I think the first single from the latest album from Ron Sexsmith. It's called Hangover Terrace, and we're very happy to have Ron joining us from the road because he's on tour, and a tour that's coming to Saskatchewan. And first of all, thanks for joining us for a little bit of time here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Well, you know, it's interesting, that title, Don't Lose Sight, is, you know, a lovely song, but it is sort of emblematic of the song itself, because this isn't something new. You didn't lose sight of this song, I understand.
It's actually an old idea that I you know, going back to the 90s, the chorus was, and I just couldn't figure out how to finish it. I remember my publisher at the time thought that it had potential, but you know, I end up writing more songs, and that one just kept getting pushed further behind, and I'd kind of completely forgotten about it until, you know, when I was preparing the songs for this album. But I'm really glad I finally was able to figure it out.
Now, you're certainly well known in all over the world, but people know you as a Canadian. But you didn't record this album in Canada. What took you to England to record this album?
Well, I usually go wherever the producer is, and the fellow Martin Treffy, who produced this album, is actually Swedish, but he's based in London, England. And he had done 3 previous albums of mine, Retriever, Cobblestone Runway, and Exit Strategy, which are kind of among my favorite ones, if I'm allowed to have, you know, favorite personal albums. And I just really missed working with him. And so he came to my 60th birthday show at Massey Hall, and we just sort of got excited about seeing each other again, and we kind of it all stemmed from that.
Now, I know one of the other interesting things about this tour is that you are playing venues of various sizes. You're going to be playing the National Arts Centre in Ottawa, but here in Saskatoon, you'll be at the Capitol Music Club. I know in BC, you'll be in a church. So why the sort of different sizes?
You know, I'm just one of those artists who, you know, it's not like I book a tour and every show sells out. You know what I mean? So I do better in certain markets. Like, for example, my best market is actually UK and Ireland, and some of the bigger cities I can play a mid-sized theater. Like in Toronto, I'm playing the Danforth Music Hall. You know, every time I've played Saskatoon, it's always been the Broadway Theater. So I'm kind of excited to check out this other place, and hopefully we'll get a good turnout.
I'm sure you will. I just have to wrap things up here right now. We're excited to have you coming to Saskatoon, and best of luck on the rest of the tour. And as I say, we are looking forward to having you here in our province. Thanks so much.
Thank you.